Hello and welcome back to my vlog. It's been a minute, but let's finish these Europe vlogs.
It's 7:30, almost. Let's go to church.
This particular day, it is Easter, and we're going to La Familia Sagrada to go to church. Or so we think. This Sunday, it was Easter. This was a good day to get into the church for free because if you're attending Mass, you don't have to pay. And so we got there pretty early because the Mass didn't start till like 9:30, 10. And then we got turned away because it was completely full. I thought we'd get lucky and that my mom could pull some tricks because of her cane. And if you recall from my previous vlogs, she was able to get special treatment because being elderly and mildly differently abled. But alas, we did not get in, so we headed back to the Gothic Quarter, which was nearby our Airbnb, and we attended the Easter Mass at the Barcelona Cathedral. After the Mass, here we are outside. Some Catalonian locals are practicing a traditional dance. Also, these shoes are super cute. After the Mass, it got pretty rainy, so we went back to the Airbnb.
Okay, let's go eat.
And went out in the evening for dinner before we went to the theater. I really like this tile that was all over Barcelona. The design is called the Panot. After dinner, this is us heading to go see some flamenco.
Let's see some flamenco.
This theater was so beautiful. It was really ornate, and I get that most of the people were tourists like me, but can we all agree not to hold up our phones and record the performance? It was like a huge issue, especially because, some people aren't aware when their flash is and is not being activated. And so like flashes would go off all the time, or their displays would be super jarring in the dark. At one point, there was somebody seated behind the performers in that back row area, and one elderly lady had her phone and she was recording, and it was obvious to me all the way over here because her light was shining. It's rude to the performers, but also the other audience members. I recorded short clips, but I used my camera and my LCD screen was off. I just hoped whatever I was recording was in focus, and that's why this footage looks weird. I like that Panot design so much, I got some socks with a design on it. If you'll recall from a previous vlog, you'll know that my mother is particular and she really wanted to get her coffee from McDonald's of all places. I purchased some tickets to an excursion for the next day, but they gave me the wrong ticket, so I had to go clear that up.
Now that the ticket thing is situated, we're going to Park Guell. We're going to the Gaudi Park, and we're going to shoot some content for one of the brands.
Again, nothing goes to plan.
Change of plans. I was gone for like 10 minutes. And in that matter of time, she's gotten really nauseous. We're about to go back to the apartment. And right now I'm headed to the pharmacy to get her something for nausea.
After going back to the Airbnb, rested for some time, the nausea went away. And so once again, we headed to Park Guell. And that's how you pronounce it. And this is us finally arriving at the park. This time around, I was more strategic about how to best to get there without having to walk up that hill we walked previously, a couple days prior. And we already had the tickets from that previous day, so we definitely didn't want them to go to waste.
We made it to the park, but it's far up on a hill, so I had to leave my mom somewhere. So she's resting while I am exploring.
After some exploring, I super creeped out my mom because she just happened to think it was a coincidence that we ran into each other because this park is actually pretty big. But she totally forgot that I gave myself permission from her phone to track her position at all times. The park was super pretty, and I think my mom underestimated the visual stunningness of the park because at first she just thought we were going to just a random old little park. But she also appreciated it. She thought it was really beautiful. I will say that it was kind of difficult to get a photo. I'm not super keen on taking a ton of photos of myself or having some other people take photos of me. Just to get a photo at a popular ledge that people are used to seeing photos of, they got super pushy. We headed back to the Gothic Quarter and had a great dinner at Louis', and I had pizza. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.